Hey there, Stephen here with a new video for the DIY Musician's Guide. So you've emailed a bunch of blogs about getting your album reviewed, or you've emailed a bunch of promoters about getting a gig, and guess what? You got nothing back. Well, I've been on both sides of that, and so with that personal experience in mind, I'm going to give you 5 tips that really work for me. Alright, tip 1, keep it short. If I get an email and it's just a big block of text, it's immediately overwhelming, especially when I'm busy. So that also makes me feel that I might be on a mailing list of some sort, and it doesn't make me feel inclined to reply. So imagine being on a kind of like Facebook group chat or whatever, like social network group chat thing, and one of your friends asks a question. You never really feel inclined to go in there straight away and answer back because you feel like there's loads of other people on the group. Same kind of thing, but if that person just messaged you, you'd feel more inclined to reply, wouldn't you? So how would I do it? Well, I'd keep it brief but to the point. Imagine this person is just at their desk and they're just about to leave, so you want them to grasp your message, your call to action straight away. Basically just remember, this is all about starting a conversation. Number 2, make each email unique. Right, I know this is going to sound like much of a shortcut because it isn't. You really need to do your research for each of the people you're going to email. I know it's easy just to copy and paste one email template and just fire off to a bunch of email addresses you've got in a database or something, but believe me, it doesn't work. It's a massive waste of your and their time. It's only going to give you a bad reputation if you ever want to get in touch with those people again. If you don't at least know their name or what kind of genres they cater for, you're doing it wrong. A bit of context: even though I stopped putting on shows 6 years ago, I still get emails about getting gigs. That venue doesn't even exist anymore. So how would I do it? Well, send them a brief email, like I said before, stating who you are and what you want. Also, say how much you love what they're doing, and you really should. Why else would you want to appear on their site or get a show? A bonus tip for this: ask them where would be the best place to send a press kit if you need to send an album or a photo, etc. This might be lazy if they have a process for this on their website and it's just there in bright shining lights, so be wary of doing this, but also it does start a conversation. Tip 3, do not mix your fonts. Now, if I get an email and it starts off in one font, say Times New Roman, and then suddenly goes into another one, Comic Sans Script, I know that person has lifted that information from another email or somewhere else, and my brain will tell me this person is not really talking to me, he's just copy and pasted that information into the email and press send without even thinking about it, and I'm not that bothered anymore. What you want to do is send that email to yourself to check it, or even better still, send it to a friend and get some fresh eyes on it. Fresh eyes are always good for emails. Tip number 4, build a relationship. Get to know who they are. Maybe this time around wasn't the best time for you to be featured on their blog or do one of their shows, but next time might be, so go and follow them on Twitter or Facebook, engage with them. There's a lot of truth in that whole it's who you know type thing. My really stupid analogy example for this is, imagine knocking on someone's door and someone answers, a stranger answers, and you say, listen to my music. That's just weird. That's just a weird thing to do. But imagine knocking on that same door and someone you know answers. That is not as weird unless they're naked and you're naked, and then that's weird. But you get my point. Tip number 5, follow up. People are busy and they get tons of these emails, and when I get a follow-up email, I suddenly realise this person's real, and basically I'm more inclined to reply because it's an emotional response. I know it's not a robot. All I would do is say, hey, I'm just checking that you got my email, I know that you're busy, I forwarded it again. Bonus tip, ask for a lead. Maybe if they can't help you, they might know somebody who can. Bonus point, because I didn't want to do 6, 5 was just makes more sense. After sending an email, call them. If they have their phone number on their website, ring them up and say, hey, I've just emailed but I'm following up with a call. It's emotional, it's not a robot, and you can express your emotions without having to use emoticons, which has got to be a good thing, isn't it? And that's it. I hope that's been of some help to you guys and you start seeing results. Let me know in the comments below if you've got any questions or you've got any other ideas, and also subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching. Bye.